Alright everyone, so this is the third time I'm trying to record the psychic prediction video for the Philippines. I was asked to do a monthly prediction for January 2022 regarding the Philippines, but I went ahead and decided to just do a full 2022 year and the next couple decades as well. For some reason, the videos keep recording, and then when I play it back, it makes my voice go super deep and slows down, and the video gets all glitchy. And this has just recently been going on. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm using a different computer now, so hopefully this recording will work out. So moving on to the Philippines. And I will just read what I wrote as it came to me when I was tuning into it. Philippines, Psychic Reading 2022 and beyond. Mosque temple-like structures of importance. And what I mean by that is not literally a mosque necessarily, but mosque-like structures as in temples and things of religious significance, or not necessarily religious, but of cultural significance. And for some reason that just showed up immediately as being very important for the Philippines. People trying to stay out of conflict and a bit of a luxurious lifestyle is being embraced, although this is not measured in money. What I mean by luxurious is more of a rich culture than it is financial. It is not about the expense as much as the intricate artistic value, but also there is culture to it. There is a sense of respect for the cultural artifacts that is meaningful and even spiritual sometimes. I see there being a connection with the people of countries to the south of China, but not so much China itself, as if to avoid it due to possible conflict. This seems wise from what I am seeing. I do not see conflict between the countries politically, but more so a clashing of cultures and the so-called luxurious, meaningful value in life and spirituality that is not respected by the Chinese culture, and so it is to be avoided. I do see lots of travel between the Philippines and countries around Vietnam. There's a sense of laying low politically, which serves the country well. They actually seem rich in some energetic sense, regardless of currency value. I see the economy working out well in this sort of hidden way that is not taking the spotlight, and it is flying under the radar in order to be able to maintain and afford to exist in this nice way. I'm seeing different forms of spirituality being accepting of each other and respected. I also see these religions being the source of value enriching the people's lives. This may not be outright religions as much as simple practices, respects given, or what some may call superstitions, or even rituals. These things are respected and bring value. I do not see too much of any effect on the economy long term with the rest of the planet that may be going through some rough times in 3 to 5 years or so, and I do talk about that in my other videos. The Philippines seem to be floating right along, but being careful not to shine their light too bright so as to catch the eyes that may want to take advantage. The humbleness seems to be key. It is the perfect balance of exuberance and humbleness. There may be some hunger issues, but I don't see this being much worse than what is already expected in some areas. And of course I'm talking about the future here. This could be children who are malnourished, but as a whole there is food. The business of the economy can become a little separated from the people in this regard to finance, but the culture seems to control the economy so as not to allow the economic development to take over the culture and the hidden richness within it. In around 10 years or so, I get that the whole world may be going through a slight economic slowing down, and the Philippines may be affected more during that time than any other time within the near future. This looks like it could be a little harsh for the Philippines, but with business losing a lot of business and barely maintaining themselves. But it looks like most of the economy will recover through the hardship that may last 1.5 years at most. I do see this cultural richness fading as time goes on after this period, around 2032 and beyond. It looks like a lot of the business and economy moves somewhere else, and the people who stay there end up living a little more in poverty than currently. This does not look as good as before for the body or the spirit. There will still be respect and comfort from the tribal group families, and what I mean by tribal group families is the groups of people that come together and operate as a tribe or family. You can always find a spot to sit at the fire, symbolically. The interest in intricate cultural value passed traditionally seems to fade a little over the years as things wind down and become less populated. However, things seem to slowly come back again around the 2040 to 2050s. This time period, or during that time period, but not back to the same size things used to be. It seems that much of the culture and people will move east, and those who stay will be more focused on survival than economic growth. Of course, this is just my interpretation of what I am seeing. I could be wrong, but this is what comes to me. Moving on to January for the Philippines. When I tuned into January, I saw this gold energy. But it was a wavering gold energy. Slightly unsettled energy. People may be a little worried about what is going on around them, possibly linked to something going on in the ocean to the north of the Philippines. Although this could be more than that, or something else. There is a little warlike energy here, or fear energy going on. People are going into survival mode, but I see this clearing up by the end of the month, and the gold energy coming back to the country. Although the gold energy never goes away, it's just kind of wavering and dulled a little bit. But towards the end of the month, it's strong and bright again. It looks very bright and strong with a strong spirit. Advice. This is my advice for January 2022 in the Philippines. Be prepared for small disruptions to society and have what you need so you don't have to worry about things as panic may set in for some individuals. There seems to be some sort of short-lived panic that is followed by a long, peaceful, golden vibration. This will not be felt by everyone, just some people will be caught off guard. This seems to be related to a hurrying of finding resources that may just be people's fear getting the best of them, or a shortage of some kind. Being prepared and on solid ground as being proactive rather than reactive seems best here. I would avoid relying on chaotic rushes to the supermarket and things of that nature. People seem to be moving away from this energy and more into a solid, grounded, and harmonious vibration that should last for some time, possibly years. And that's my reading for the Philippines 2022 and beyond. I hope you enjoyed and have a great day.